Shohei, what are your plans for the 12-hour flight?
Just sleep. Pull a Shohei and stay up for 3 hours. I'm going to sleep for 5 hours. I'm going to wake back up and watch some shows.
Sleep. Play games on my phone. See how much I can sleep. Watch some shows, sleep for about 6 hours, and then get ready for landing.
Sleep, watch some shows, and sleep.
Sleeping and then watching movies and just being lazy.
Sleep, watch my iPad, series, movie, eat.
Probably watch a couple movies, take a nap. I don't know. Take yourself nap.
I'm gonna go sleep.
Try to stay up for the suggested 5 hours. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but watch some shows, get some sleep.
We'll mix it up a little bit. Sleep, watch some shows, we'll see. Hopefully sleeping and maybe some other movies.
I'm trying to entertain my son the entire time and then sleep.
Well, I got some TV shows and some movies downloaded. I brought my Nintendo Switch, probably gonna play some video games, and probably sleep.
Watch a lot of shows, Shorzy, Dexter, that's about it.
Probably should sleep some, but who knows?
Watching a lot of shows, probably some Severance, White Lotus, stuff like that, yeah.
Gonna read, sleep, watch some movies. I've never watched Ozarks before, so I downloaded the first season. I'm hoping that'll get me to the point where I fall asleep. We're about to get this from Severance, sleep, and a lot of Netflix. Yeah, it's just cool thing. That's pretty neat.
I nailed it. 山本由伸です。日本語を皆さんに教えたいと思います。こんにちは。こんにちはの意味は Hello や Good afternoon.
That's konnichiwa. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. ありがとうございます。Thank you.
It's arigato. And then gozaimasu.
Arigato gozaimasu. Gozaimasu?
Arigato gozaimasu.
Arigato gozaimasu. Arigato gozaimasu.
すごい awesome.
I think I've heard Yoshi say that. Suigo? Sugoi.
Sugoi? Sugoi.
Kawaii. Cute.
I'm for sure gonna butcher that one. Kawaii?
Kawaii. 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 I can be kawaii. Kawaii.
美味しい delicious.
Oishi?
Oishi. Oichi. Oishi. Oishi.
Great.
日本で会いましょう。
Nihon de amashoi?
Oh man, I'm gonna butcher it.
Try saying it first.
No, you try saying it first.
Nihon de aimashou.
Nihon de aimashou. Yes, got it. Nihon de aimashou.
See you in Japan.
In 30 seconds, ready? And
Yeah.
go.
Oh boy!
Oh.
I'm good. Kendama.
Whoa!
Oh! One.
All right, hold on.
Six.
I think I know the trick to it. Like you just gotta get a little momentum.
Hold the wrist. Yes, exactly.
I do not know why you're on your home cam. JP Morosi, good morning to you. There's about to be international baseball. Cubs and Dodgers from Japan. Matt Shaw making the trip. You heard the guys talk about it earlier. A lot of excitement about that. Are you going? Good morning.
Lauren, good morning. I am not going, but I will be up early next week every day watching the broadcasts. 6 a.m. Eastern time, I'll be locked in. Harold's going to be there for us, so that's the important thing. And Matt Shaw will be there too. And notably, Lauren, this is not Matt Shaw's first trip to Tokyo. He was there in November helping Team USA win a bronze medal at the WBSC Premier 12. And at the time, you knew there was a path for him to be able to make the Cubs opening day roster. That's not yet officially official, but he is on his way now, perhaps arriving shortly to Tokyo. And I really do believe, Lauren, that experience playing for Team USA has helped him get here. And here's why. During that tournament, and Harold's going to be checking on this, I know, as our correspondent there in Tokyo, the infield coach for Team USA at that event Dino Ebel, one of the best coaches that we've got in Major League Baseball. Of course, he's now with the Los Angeles Dodgers, has been with the Dodgers for many, many years. But I noticed this when I went over there to watch that tournament play out, is that Matt Shaw was working every single day on infield drills with Dino Ebel. And that's why you play international ball. You get a chance to work with an excellent Major League infield coach in Dino Ebel. So the work with Dino helped improve Matt's work over at third base, helped him hopefully make it to the big leagues. And so next week, when they're playing in the Tokyo series, he'll be facing Dino Ebel in the Los Angeles Dodgers. How about that circle closing, connecting it all for next week's series?
I love it. And the rosters, JP, and the list of guys going tells you something. Just because we're so close to April, Hae-Sung Kim not going, what does that tell you about his future, his start to the year?
Well, I think, Lauren, the idea with Kim is that by going down to the minor leagues, he'll get more at-bats and get more comfortable with Major League pitching, or at least close to Major League pitching, by staying back in Arizona, ending the year in the minor leagues. Remember this, Lauren, about the way the Dodgers roster is shaping up. If you've got Tommy Edman at second, Betts at short, Muncy, who we saw in the A block, and the way that Max has come in great shape for spring training. And then your bench, in terms of infielders or super utility guys, Ike Hernandez, Miguel Rojas, Chris Taylor. There's just not a lot of at-bats there because the Dodgers have brought in and kept so many veteran utility and super utility players that it does not make sense for Hae-Sung Kim to come up to the major leagues right now and sit on the bench. If Edman's your second baseman, if Mookie's your shortstop, you've already got a center field figured out. They've brought in Conforto to help in the outfield. Where are your at-bats? And so I think the idea for Hae-Sung Kim, it's not really an indictment of his play so far. It's more just a function of how much depth they've got among their veterans. So for Kim, go down to the minor leagues, get some at-bats, and get ready for later on in the year. Similar case to Bobby Miller, who was also optioned out. At different times, Miller's been a postseason starting pitcher for the Los Angeles Dodgers, but just not right now, given the way that Dustin May, as we documented in the first segment, the way that May has pitched. So this team, Lauren, has so much depth, and the opportunity for Kim and for Miller is coming, but later on in the year.
So much talent. They will certainly find their place. Red Sox file them under the category of having talent, and they brought in more of just at camp. There's an energy there, JP, that I don't think we've seen in years past, and there's excitement about Lucas Giolito until a couple pitches in. What did you know?
Right, so it's been described right now, Lauren, as a minor hamstring issue. They're expected to have more information on Lucas today. He's scheduled for an MRI. He was able to pitch through it, so that part was encouraging in describing it as a minor hamstring issue for Lucas Giolito. But this, Lauren, caught my attention simply because you've already got Brian Bayo on the IL to begin the year. You also have Crawford on the IL to begin the year. Sandoval, as you see there, was brought in as a pitcher who we believe will come back at some point during the course of the season. So they really need Giolito to be healthy. Crochet, of course, the high-profile acquisition. Buehler was signed. Priester is someone that they have high hopes for, too. But this situation, if it escalates to something that's more serious, would not leave them with a tremendous amount of margin for error as you approach opening day. Also, very notably, Rafael Devers, not expected to get his first Grapefruit League action until this weekend. There's not a lot of time as you think about how much time there is between now and the domestic opening day, 2 weeks away from tomorrow. That's all we're at, is 2 weeks from tomorrow is opening day in North America, and we have yet to see Devers play in game circumstances. So it's getting late early, as they say, for Devers, for Gunnar Henderson. Maybe we'll get into his situation later on in the week in the case of the Baltimore Orioles. So this is now the time of spring where if you're not playing regular games, you start to be concerned. So Devers is going to have to really show some things starting this weekend in Red Sox camp.
It creates decisions for these managers as they close camp soon. And in the great state of Michigan, a position battle for A.J. Hinch. What's top of mind for him right now?
Well, a couple different things. Now, we'll say this. Spencer Torkelson, in a spring where he's got to show something, is doing exactly that. And with different situations right now, Meadows likely to begin the year on the IL, or at least possibly going to begin the year on the IL. Vierling, we know, is going to begin the year on the IL. So there is a spot on this lineup for Torkelson to be the DH. And he's proving so far that he can do that. Jace Young came up yesterday and had his first homer of the spring, so some good signs there for him at third base. Javier Baez has had a pretty productive spring, even if Trey Sweeney ends up being the shortstop for the Tigers on opening day. Baez with, I think, better health right now. You see him playing shortstop. That's Torkelson at the plate with a good swing. So I think overall, Torkelson and Baez both had to have big springs. They're doing exactly that. Young, again, at third base. Some good signs for, by the way, and listen carefully, Lauren, as we're bringing it full circle to the A block, Devin Booker's favorite baseball team, the Detroit Tigers. So we talk about the Phoenix Suns.
Okay.
Devin Booker, one of the best guards in the NBA, representing the U.S. in the Olympics. He's an Olympic gold medalist twice over. Devin Booker.
And he's dating a Kardashian, isn't he?
Devin Booker can play, and he loves his Tigers, his Red Wings, and his Lions. I'm a fan of Devin Booker.
I'm told they broke up. I don't know. I don't pay attention. Maybe they're back together. JP Morosi. Appreciate it. Where's the artwork, by the way? What?
Working on that, Lauren. We'll see how we're at for opening day.
メジャーリーグを代表するスーパースター軍団がついに日本の地を踏んだ。12時間という長距離移動の中、彼らがどのように過ごしていたのか、その驚きの実態が明らかとなった。選手たちは長時間の飛行を前に、寝る、映画を見る、ゲームをする、と口々に語り、フライトの計画を楽しげに明かしたが、中でも特に注目されたのが、我らが誇る世界最高峰のスーパースター、大谷翔平だ。大谷翔平の口から飛び出したのは、やはりシンプルに、寝ます、という一言。その姿に、改めて、伝説は睡眠から生まれる、と我々ファンは胸を熱くした。球界屈指の二刀流は、ただの睡眠すらも話題に変えてしまう圧倒的存在感を放つ。チームメイトたちは長旅を前に冗談を交えつつ、映画やドラマを大量にダウンロードし、ゲーム機を持参するなど、リラックスムード全開のコメントを次々と披露した。ホワイトロータス、デクスター、オザークへようこそ、など、日本でも大人気のドラマが選手たちのお気に入りらしいことも判明した。そんな中、大谷の淡々とした一言が際立つ。とにかく寝ます。さすがは野球界最高峰のスターである。余計なことは語らず、ただ睡眠に集中するその姿勢に、勝負師としての静かな闘志が垣間見える。そして機内では、もう一つの特別なイベントが開催されていた。それは何を隠そう。今シーズンから MLB に挑戦する、令和の怪物投手、山本由伸による日本語講座だ。山本はチームメイトたちに向け、こんにちは、ありがとうございます。すごい、かわいい、おいしい、日本で会いましょう。といった基本的な日本語を次々に伝授。初めて日本を訪れる選手たちが必死に真似をし、かわいい、すごい、と可愛らしく戸惑う姿は、ファンの心を大いにつかんだ。中でも、日本で会いましょう。というフレーズを必死に繰り返す選手たちの姿に、球界を超えた友情、異文化交流の美しさが見て取れた。言葉の壁を越え、野球というスポーツがつなぐ深い絆を感じさせる一幕となった。さて、そんな和やかなムードの一方で、今回の来日で最も注目を集めているのはやはり、世界野球界が誇る伝説、大谷翔平である。MLB を舞台に前人未到の活躍を見せ続ける彼は、もはやその存在自体が伝説だ。2018年にメジャーデビューを果たして以来、数々の記録を塗り替え続けてきた。投手としては時速164キロの剛速球を放ち、打者としては毎年40本以上の本塁打を量産。2021年には満票で MVP を獲得し、その名を永遠の野球史に刻み込んだ。そして2025年現在もなお、彼の勢いは衰えることを知らない。むしろ日々進化を続けるその姿に、MLB 解説陣からは、大谷の天井はどこにあるのか、野球界の常識をはるかに超えた存在、と称賛の声が相次いでいる。そんな大谷が再び日本の地に降り立つ今回のイベントは、日本全国が待ち望んだ夢の瞬間だ。さらに今回の来日では、令和の怪物、と称される佐々木朗希の話題も沸騰している。彼はメジャーリーグの若手有望株ランキングで堂々の1位に選ばれたばかりだ。その球速は常時160キロを超え、特に、スプリット、 と呼ばれる落差抜群の変化球は世界最高レベルと称されている。佐々木を迎え入れたロサンゼルス・ドジャースは、ダルビッシュ有や前田健太といった日本人投手を次々と成功に導いてきた名門チームだ。そのため彼がメジャーでさらなる進化を遂げるのは間違いないだろう。こうして、大谷翔平、山本由伸、佐々木朗希という日本が誇る野球界の至宝たちが同時にアメリカ大陸から日本へと渡ってきた奇跡の瞬間を我々ファンは目の当たりにしているのである。もはや伝説は未来の話ではなく、今この瞬間に目の前で進行中の出来事となった。特に大谷翔平という存在は、この時代を生きる我々にとって、生ける伝説以外の何者でもない。彼の存在そのものが世界の野球史を塗り替え、未来の野球少年たちにとって永遠の憧れとなる。これほどまでに人々を熱狂させる存在は、野球界の歴史を見渡しても極めて稀である。今後、日本国内で繰り広げられる数々の試合では、さらに劇的で、感動的なシーンが生まれることだろう。彼らが巻き起こす奇跡の瞬間を絶対に見逃してはならない。球史に新たな1ページが刻まれる。その瞬間をリアルタイムで目撃し、後世に語り継ぐためにも、ぜひとも球場に足を運び、テレビやインターネットを通じて、その偉大な姿を目に焼き付けていただきたい。さあ、野球ファンの皆さん、今こそ伝説を目撃する準備を整えよう。大谷翔平が、佐々木朗希が、山本由伸が、この日本の地で再び世界に衝撃を与える瞬間を、一瞬たりとも見逃すことなかれ。